This is a shoulder and wrist strengthening exercise routine for the goalkeepers to try out. As goalkeepers, we definitely need to be aware of the fact that we're going to have a lot of chest tightness and potentially shoulder mobility problems, as our front delts are going to be overdeveloped a little bit just because of our catching technique. So a lot of this is going to be mobility and making sure that we're balanced and staying strong. First activity shown is to help with hand speed and strengthen the set stance. The added resistance band is going to force the goalkeeper to stay balanced, the core to be engaged, and getting those hands out in front comfortably is going to lead to improved strength for shot stopping. Here we're working to improve the strength of the rotator cuff. So we're looking to here keep the arm at 90 degrees. Bring it straight up in front, keeping it even with the shoulder, and here from the side, as we can see, even with the shoulder. Here we're looking to strengthen the rear delts. The core is going to be forced to stabilize as well as the band's looking to pull you forward. Get a nice squeeze at the back of the position of the exercise. Keep those elbows nice and high. Here we have anterior and posterior rotation exercises for the goalkeeper. Again, this is really working on mobility of the shoulder, making sure it's functioning properly, and we can get both ranges of motion that we're looking for. Keeping elbows nice and high here. Rotate around the joint. Make sure to not turn this into a rowing motion, more of a rotating motion. This is actually one of my favorite exercises for shoulder mobility and strength. It's called the Cuban press. For players under the age of 18, I would recommend starting without weight and seeing how the exercise treats you, and if you're comfortable with that, maybe add 2.5 or 5-pound weights to your hands. Again, making sure from the side that those shoulders and arms stay right in alignment with the ears. This is another exercise that I would recommend starting without weight and add weight if you're comfortable with the movement. It's taking a compound movement, taking a back extension into a little bit of shoulder mobility work. Lastly, we're going to go over some wrist and grip strength exercises here. Just some wrist curls with very light weight. Next, we've got a farmer walk. If you have a heavy weight, I would recommend unilaterally weighting it, so forcing that core to stabilize if we only go one side at a time. Here, I would recommend utilizing the hook grip just to force more grip strength. If you don't have a heavy weight, you can use lighter dumbbells and actually grip the head of the dumbbell is another gripping exercise. And another one I would recommend would be for forearms is just taking a simple tennis ball or racket ball and doing 100 squeezes to the ball. For these exercises, I would recommend 2 to 3 sets of anywhere from 10 to 20 reps, depending upon your skill level and strength level.